Hey, good evening, all you lovely people. Welcome along to another Wednesday night magic. Right, I'm just going to quickly flash over to the gallery so you can all give a wave to Facebook as we always do. So get those hands up, waving to Facebook. Hello, Facebook people. Lovely to see you as well. And just checking hat, glasses, watch, microphone. Yep, we have everything. And we have a show. So over to our very first performer in Iceland, the wonderful Gunnar. Hi there, Gunnar.
Hello, Kevin. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Kevin, can you help me with the first act I'm gonna do?
Yeah, of course I can.
I've got something to show you here. I've got a little wallet here. It's got a silver dollar. And the silver dollar has a head and a tail, of course. And inside the wallet, there are some instructions. And if we follow the instructions, according to, after we've seen if we get heads or tails, then we know who's supposed to buy the drinks at Blackpool. So the loser buys the drinks at Blackpool when we meet for the first time, actually. So, all right, are you ready?
I am, yep.
So I'm gonna spin it around. And we've got heads.
Yep.
Not tails, we've got heads.
Not tails, we got a head, yeah.
Yeah. And the instructions say, heads, you get the red cards, I get the blue cards. If it would have been the tails, it would have been the other way around.
Yeah.
You get the red cards. And I get the blue cards. So just gonna have a look at, whoops. No, I was not supposed to do that. Oh, I think I've got, I think it was supposed to be the tails. Okay, let's just see. I mean, I'll just have to live with it. You get the red cards and you have a 4.
Mm-hmm.
You have another 4. You have another 4. This was supposed to be my, like, you got a 7 and you got a full house.
Oh, wow. I like that.
Yeah. So we know, like I said, the loser has to buy all the rounds in Blackpool. Those are my cards. Oh, wait a minute. I've got a 10, I've got a jack, queen, king, and an ace. Kevin, when we meet, I want a pint of lager.
Yeah, that'll do. Otherwise, I was about to cancel my trip.
So I've got something else to show. Can I have Jill helping me now, please? Hello, Jill. How are you today?
I'm fine, just a little late. Sorry.
Yeah, I was wondering, I asked Kevin to help me with the first part, and I was wondering if you would be able to help me with the second part.
Wonderful, yes.
So what I've got here, I've got a shuffled deck of cards. And of course, we do some more shuffles and let's see, yeah, well shuffled. And do a few cuts. And for the final cut, do you want me to cut shallow, middle, or deep?
Middle, please.
Middle. So approximately here.
That's fine, yes.
Okay. So where you cut to, we'll pick 5 cards, just random cards. And I'm going to show you the cards. And I'm going to look away. And when you see a card you want to use, you tell me to stop. Okay, I'm looking away and I'll just show you.
Yes, fine. I've seen a card.
Do you want this one here?
No, the one
tell me to
before.
stop. You tell me to stop when you see your card.
Okay.
Here?
No.
Here?
Yes.
This one. You want this one?
Yes.
Okay, so I am going now blindfolded, trying to change. Okay, so I'm gonna give the cards a little mix. So tell me, Jill, have you ever seen an invisible card?
No.
This is a trick question because if it's invisible, you can't see it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But I can show you an invisible card. You see, we've got 5 cards here.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to make one of them invisible. And you do it by pressing the middle. And you make a sound and it goes like this. Doot. And now one card is invisible. Do you want proof? Look, we only have 4 cards left.
Oh dear.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the invisible card and I'm going to put it on the table here. So the invisible card is here face down.
Yeah, I see it.
You didn't pick this one, did you? And you didn't pick this one, did you? And you didn't pick this one, and you didn't pick this one. You picked this one here, the invisible one.
I did.
Yes. So I'm gonna take. Oh, it's a nice card. Ace of Hearts. That's brilliant.
Well, it's coming up Valentine's, isn't it?
Yes, yes. So I'm gonna take the ace and turn it face up, and I'm gonna put it in the middle here. So your ace is here in the middle. Now I'm going to show you how to make an invisible card visible again. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You do like this. Doot. And now you have your card visible again.
Magic.
Absolutely. So thank you very much, Jill, for your help.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Jill. Absolutely fantastic. And Gunnar, you need to learn some magic, really. Jill does it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, you two. It's becoming a double act. Right. Okay. So this is an exciting bit for me because we've got a new performer who we've been waiting to see for a while. And I'm really looking forward to this act. So over to Ahmed.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ahammed, and today I'm here to entertain you with my magic tricks. Dear friend, magic is an art full of fun and mystery. So, before starting the show, I would like to say I'm going to speak in English. Do you guys have any problem, Kevin?
Sorry?
No, it's perfect. I can understand
I'm going to speak in English. Do you have any problem?
No, I think most of us
You don't
understand
have
that.
any problem that I do. It was a joke. Okay, so the first number that I'm going to show you is a very educational one. Watch over here. We are living in 21st century, but still now we can see racial discrimination everywhere. If you go to Europe, America, China, wherever you go, you will see racial discrimination. Those who are the victims, what's their fault? Their fault is simple. They are just black as this feather, okay? So we are assuming this feather as the black victims, and I'm wrapping the victims inside of this paper, okay? And those who discriminate them, what's their pride? Do you know? Their pride is very simple. They are just white. Thank you. Look, if the wise could think that the white and the black has the same blood, which is red. Thank you. Look, I'm against any kind of racial discrimination. But if anybody asks me that I'm on which side, then I'm at the side of the sufferers, which is black. Thank you. Thank you. That's the first one. Now let's move it to the second one. Okay. Now I'm going to perform an illusion. Okay. Have you guys ever heard the name of David Copperfield?
I think so. Yep.
Okay. Who made the Statue of Liberty disappear? Who made a train disappear? Right.
Yep.
Okay. As he was David Copperfield, that was his budget. But as I am Ahammed, my budget is this. Just this. But I have got a couple of ropes over here. Over here, I've got a couple of ropes. Let me show you. Okay. So as you can see, this is the longest one. You can see just right over there. Okay. I hope no magnets, nothing like that. It's a regular rope. Okay. So and this is the second one, which is the smallest one. And over here we have got another one, which is the medium one. Okay. As this is medium, so let me put it in the middle, just like that. Okay. Now remember, I told you this is an illusion. Watch very carefully. I've got 3 unequal ropes. But watch, if I hold all the rope like this, and if I just pull it, you'll be able to see all the ropes becomes the same. Thank you. Thank you. Look, if you forget, this is the longest one, you see. This is the medium one, you see. And this is the smallest one. Thank you. Look, I know this is very confusing. I'm going to make it easier for you. I'm going to get rid one of these, okay? Kevin, how many ropes I have in my hand right now?
2.
You know what? Let's just use one rope, okay? Okay, few moments ago, I have got 1, 2, right? 2 ropes.
Yeah.
And the 2 rope becomes the 1, just like that. Thank you. Okay, forget about the ropes. Watch the ends, okay? Watch the ends, because sometimes they even pops out like this and it becomes a loop. Watch the ends, watch the loop, and watch real magic. The watch. I can do this all the day long as I want, okay? So let me just get rid of this from here and let me put it in my back pocket, okay? Now, Kevin, you can see it becomes a loop. You can say me stop wherever you want. Say me stop.
Stop there. Stop there.
Okay. Okay, look, as a magician, I can put back the ends over here. I know you're not going to believe me, but watch. Let me take the loop ends from here and put it back just like that. Okay, now let me teach you how I do it. It's very simple. If I rub it here, look, it creates electricity, okay? And if I rub it here, it also creates electricity. And when they come back, they join together and it becomes a loop. Isn't that amazing? Look, but as a real magician, I do carry an extra ends in my back pocket. Oops, it's over here. Look, you can see the extra ends. Now watch the loop. Watch the ends. Okay, you can see the ends just right over here in front of the camera. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Thank you. Look, okay. Sometimes even the middle of this rope bothers me because it irritates me. Watch, not just bothers me. Watch the middle. Watch the rope. I hope you guys can see that. Watch on the count of 3, 2, 1. Oh, it pops out as well. But look, as a magician, I can fix this. Watch. Watch the middle. Watch the rope. Okay? Watch the middle. Watch, Kevin. It's slowly going to melt and become one solid rope, just like that. Remember, this was an illusion using 1, 2, and 3 rope, right? And if you forget, Kevin, let me tell you, this is the longest one you see, Kevin. This is the medium one you see, Kevin. And this is the smallest one. Thank you. But Kevin, can you guess which is the longest one right now?
Ooh, middle one?
Which is the longest one? Can you guess?
Try the middle one.
Oh, before starting the show, if you remember, this was the longest one, right?
Right.
Was the medium one, and this was the smallest one. But look, this time everything is changed. This is going to be the longest one. Let me tell you, this is going to be the medium one as it was before, and this is going to be the smallest one. Watch very carefully on the count of 3, 2, 1, go. Look, Kevin, this is the longest one, like I said. This is the medium one, like I said, and this is the smallest one. And thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Lovely. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
We really enjoyed that. And no doubt you will be back. Back in performance for us again. Lovely. Okay, so from one exponent of good classic magic to another. Our friend Robina over in Texas. Hi there, Robina. I've got the wrong teeth in. Lovely as always. Thank you, Robina. So colourful. Love it. Okay, staying in the USA, and A good friend of ours now. He's been with us several times and always comes up with something new and astounding. Over to Mike Shaw. Hi there, Mike.
Hello, magicians and magic fans. We magicians like games. In fact, cards and dice, they come from games. And I found the very smallest Monopoly game ever. And it comes in this cute little box. And I thought, wouldn't it be nice to do a trick with this tiny Monopoly game? And you should see the size of the pieces. Unfortunately, the pieces are so small, it will be difficult. Look at the size of the dice alone. So I will need a volunteer, someone who has dice that are a little bit bigger, normal size. And I was wondering if Roy Stone could help with this trick. Is Roy available?
Yeah, I'm here. Hiya.
Okay, that sounds good. And Roy, if you have a die, that would be helpful. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so one thing I would like to do, and everybody can participate if you like. I have a barcode here for the end of this effect. We can actually see the results. So if you have a cell phone and you want to just shoot this barcode, this QR code, you'll actually be able to see the result. Now, I know Roy has already done this, so you've got my web.
Can you get a bit closer? I need to do it again.
Okay, and you'll have my website.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so don't show it to us yet, but that's my website for the end of the trick. Since this little Monopoly board is so small, I'm going to use a photograph of a Monopoly board, a picture. I took some pictures in France when I was in France of the French Monopoly that they were playing, and everything's in French. So I've got a copy of that board here, one of my pictures, and that's what we're going to use for this effect. So now I'm going to switch my camera around, and let me just get it set up so you can see what I've got going on here. And let me just move it slightly. There we go. And line it up a little bit. And I think that is going to be good. So this is that picture I showed you. It's a little bit bigger, but this little Monopoly set, you can see how small the Monopoly money is. And I've got the little houses here. And look at these. These are actually the game pieces. They're so tiny that you might even be able to recognize the car and the top hat in there. So rather than use these tiny little game pieces, what we're going to do is we'll just use one of these dice. So Roy, if you are ready, would you mind very much rolling? I want you to roll the dice one time and tell everybody what that number is. And that you can tell us, say the number.
It's number 3.
Number 3. So I'm going to take this little tiny dice, this one die, and I'm going to move it 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3 spaces. Okay, so it's right over here. Let's do it again. We're going to move the die as many spaces as you roll. So once again, if you wouldn't mind, just go ahead and roll the die
Number
again.
5.
Please.
5.
Okay, so let's move it 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's right over here. Okay. So now we're almost in the jail spot. Okay, but not quite. Would you like to roll the die again? I'm going to leave it up to you, Roy, whether or not you do. Okay, go ahead.
That's 5 again.
Another 5. Okay, sounds good. So let's move the die 5 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can see that this die is now in the spot right next to the little light bulb, which is the utility company, correct?
Electric company, yeah.
Okay, now I would like to now reveal the end of this trick. So you won't believe it, but when I said I was in France and I took a couple of pictures, I'm going to move my camera back. Once again, let's take one more look. You can see that the die is in the spot right after the little light bulb over here, at this spot right here. Would you go ahead and look at your phone, Roy, and show everybody on your phone, on my website, the position of the die on the Monopoly board that I took a picture of, and I'll show it as well right here. You can see that it is in that exact spot that the die is right here. The
No,
picture.
it's one next to it.
Yep, it's right there in the same exact spot. Go ahead, Roy, show it again.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. I thought you was on the electric. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's so we turn my brightness down. I'll show everyone just a minute.
There it is. It's in that same exact spot that you wrote.
You need to refresh, Tommy.
Yep, that's it.
No, it is working for me.
Oh, sorry, yeah. It is. It's on the spot you say it is. Yeah, correct.
Yep, perfect. Well, thank you. Appreciate it, Roy. So that's the trick.
You predicted it. Well done.
Predicted. Thank you.
Fabulous. Terrific. Yes, and yeah, there we go. Same for me. So wonderful. Thank you, Mike. Absolutely fantastic. Love that. Yes. Okay, so from the US of A over the little pond and to the UK and up north, Newcastle. Martin Duffy. Hi there, Martin.
How we doing, everybody? I'm going to switch cameras here, and I'm going to ask Robin if she can come on and help me as well, please. Are you available, Robin?
For you, absolutely.
Thank you, thank you. So we've got some plaques here with numbers on, and I've been taking lessons from Tommy about mentalism and mind reading, and I've found out you've got to have a prediction, right? So we've got a prediction there, right? And Robin, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of some of these numbers. So on the first row, if you could pick the number you would like, which number would you like?
3.
3. So I'm going to keep 3 there. I'm going to get rid of the others beside them. Okay, get rid of those. And also down the column as well. Okay? So you leave the number that you want, which is 3. On the next row, you've got 6, 7, 9, or 10. Which one would you like?
9.
Want 9, so we'll keep 9 and we'll get rid of the ones alongside it and the ones down as well. Okay, so the next line we've got 11, 12, or 15. Which would you like?
Let's take 12.
You're going to keep 12, we'll get rid of the other ones. Okay, and then we've got 16 or 20. Which would you like to keep?
20.
You're going to keep 20, so we'll get rid of that one and that one. And that leaves us with 3, 9, 12, 20, 21. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to ask somebody who's got a mathematical mind to add those up for me, please. Let me just check. 3, 9, 12.
65.
Sorry?
65.
65. Okay. What is weird is my prediction does actually say on here, Robin's numbers will total 65. Okay. Now, the weird thing is that could be a combination of numbers, couldn't it? I mean, there's not just one way of getting a total of 65. Robin, so out of 10, what do you think of that? That I predicted 65 out of 10.
I'm absolutely astounded.
Yeah, you like it? So how many out of 10?
So do what with 10?
How many out of 10 would you give me?
Oh, 10.
10 out of 10. Well, do you know what? I'm going to go for 11. Do you know why? Because I put on the other side of here some letters ROBIN. There we go. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks, Martin.
That's nice.
Good. Nothing to do with money or buying beer, so I'm happy. Oh, wow. So next we have a little exclusive for us. The gentleman involved is actually in the gallery, so he's out there, but we have got a video. I am having problems actually saying words properly tonight. I don't know what it is. Must be something in the air. Anyway, so we go over to virtually to Las Vegas and to Mr. Mark Williams. Wonderful, and actually we have Mark in the audience there. So, hi there, Mark. Fabulous. That's something you've been working on for a while now, and it's official, viewed for the first time by multiple people at the same time. Yeah.
Correct. I have shown it to other magicians just to get ideas and bounce it off of them and try to, get it to where I want it, and it seems to be pretty good right now.
Absolutely lovely. Thank you, Mark.
I've always loved Low Sanders floating table. I thought, how could I do that in a close-up environment? And you see the result.
Yeah, absolutely fabulous. Terrific. Right. Okay. So from Mark and myself, back to the UK and to a gentleman who's said, I could do something tonight. Let me in. Wayne Goodman.
Well, it was more to do with somebody else not being here. But so I'd like to do two tricks for you, both originals, and one that is about to be released. So it's like last week, it's another new release. I'm going to tilt the camera down, and is there anybody can Kevin, could you help me for this?
Of course, Wayne.
There we go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you to choose a card, and then I'm going to come back to you in a minute. Ask you to choose a card, and then I'm going to try and tell you what that card is. Okay. So what I'm going to do, and again, I won't look while you're looking at the card, etc. I'm just going to show you that all the cards are different. I'm going to give them a bit of a mix as I'm doing this as well. All I'd like you to do is just say stop.
Stop.
I'm going to cut the cards, and I'm going to turn my back. Now you have to tell me if you can't see it, but can you see that card?
Yeah, perfectly. I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to turn it back around and drop it down. Okay, yeah, that's good. I can't see what it is. Okay, brilliant. And I'm going to take the cards and give them a couple of cuts like this and just leave them there. Perfect. So inside here is your card somewhere. I'm not going to spread through them. I'm going to leave them that way as well. I'm going to try and tell you what your card was. So I've got the feeling it was a red card. Is that correct?
It was, yes.
I'm in the back. Thanks for that. Okay. And I'm going to go with the Jack of Hearts.
Close but not.
Jack of diamonds.
Nope.
Queen of diamonds.
Nope.
4 clubs. No, it's a black card. Was it the ace of clubs?
No.
Oh, okay. Right. This doesn't happen very often. When it does, I have a backup. And in my wallet here, I actually have my magician's insurance card. Yeah, always here, just in case it is needed. What's this? Reward card? That sounds exciting and something to show off next week, maybe. But this is my. Would you believe it if I told you that this had your name on it?
Go on.
Look, right there, your name.
Oh, wow.
Would you believe it if I told you it had your name in Chinese? Look, it says your name in Chinese. Funnily enough, though, it does actually have your card on it.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. 3 gags, exactly the same. And I go,
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, the magician's insurance card. Now, you did say it was a red card, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a heart?
It is, yeah.
Oh, well, look at this. If I point out this policy number, 0607335, if I turn that over, it actually says C logo. And if I show you the logo, there's 2 hearts on there. Is your card the 2 of hearts?
I would love to say it was, but it wasn't.
Well, no, of course it's not. That's just a logo. But the insurance card does get me out of a lot of problems. It does solve a lot of problems, because if I turn it round, on the back it says, if all else fails, and there is a giant 8 of hearts right there. Was your card the 8 of hearts?
It was, yeah.
And do you know what that is? That's the seal of approval. Look at that. Boom! The magician's insurance policy does it again. That goes back in there. Not only that, though, your card is also upside down in the middle of the deck. Look at that. Talk about hit after hit after hit. The 8 of hearts with a red back. There we go. Boom. Thank you very much. Okay, can I do one more for you?
Yep, go on.
I was going to anyway, because now I'm on a roll. And lock the door. This is a brand new trick. This is available as of next week, and is perfect for Valentine's Day, etc. And for, I need to get 2 people. Can I get Tommy involved in this? Can we get Tommy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Tommy. And what about is it Joan? I've never used Joan before. Is it Joan?
I think you mean Jill.
Jill, yes. Jill.
Jill.
Sorry. Sorry, Jill. I do apologise.
All right.
Jill, if you lean the other way, it'll look like you're cuddling Tommy.
Oh, wait a minute.
No. This is a story of love, Jill. This is a story of love.
Oh.
And when I think of young lovers holding hands and skipping through the park, all I can see in my head is you and Tommy. And I have a pack of cards here, and I'd like to put true love to the test. I'm going to take these out of here, put this over here. We're going to put true love to the test. Now, if you find the perfect match, then true love will be revealed. That is the old saying that I made up. Now, here's the thing. You see, for me, love was like a pack of cards. First came the hearts, then came the diamonds, and now I'm looking for a club and a spade. But for you two, it's more than that. It will be a walk in the park. For me, it was a walk in Jurassic Park. But for you, a walk in the park. Now, I tend to find that the fairer of the two, which is obviously Jill, goes into relationships more with their eyes open. So, Jill, I'm going to ask you to choose a face-up card. Whereas the less fairer and more bald of the two tends to go with their eyes closed. So I'm going to ask Tommy to choose one.
Bald?
Yeah. I hate to be the one to break that to you. So, Jill, as I go from one hand to the other, I just want you to say stop whenever you like. Don't wait for a specific card. Just say stop whenever you like.
Stop.
Okay, so you got the Queen of Hearts, the Two of Spades, the
Queen of Hearts.
The Queen of Hearts. Okay, you could have had any of these cards. That's perfectly fine. Tommy, I'm going to ask you to choose a face down card. And again, don't go all the way through. Just whenever you want, just say stop.
Stop.
Okay, this one, the one in the middle, or the one that hasn't been blocked to yet? 1, 2, or 3?
Can you go back one?
Can I go what to this one?
Yeah.
Yep, that's absolutely fine. You want that one?
Yes, please.
You don't want to change for the one before that?
No.
No, okay. So you could have had any one. You could have gone right down here. You could have had any of these. Jill, you could have had any of these cards. That is the point. Now, at the beginning of this, I said that if you find a perfect match, true love will be revealed. And I know you're thinking, if I turn this card over and it matches this card, it's the Queen of Diamonds, then that would be a perfect match. Same color, just same value, everything else, yeah? But that isn't what I'm looking for. You see, out of all those different playing cards you could have chosen, we've already got the perfect match, because you two are the perfect match, which means true love will be revealed. And I can lift that up. And you see right there, it says true love. Out of all those cards, you chose the only two where true love could possibly be shown. And there we go. Congratulations on your engagement. And thank you very, very much. And that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Wayne. So back in 1940, when Wayne was about 10, Disney released a film called Fantasia, and one of the items on that was Mickey Mouse being the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Well, we have the Sorcerer's Apprentice with us tonight. This is a gentleman who's been learning some new magic each week and bringing it to us to show. So welcome, Bill. William Dow, come in.
How you doing? You know, you guys, I've been doing a lot of arts and crafts. As you can see, it's an empty tube. They say to always keep your bottle down so the glue will fall. Unfortunately, I can't figure out which end is up and which end is down. I got another quick one for you.
Lovely.
When I was a little kid, I was asked to put up this sign. Unfortunately, I looked at it and said, fresh. Of course we make fresh food, fresh fish, whatever. Now fish is sold here. Of course you can smell it. Doesn't smell like pasta. And sold. We're not giving this stuff away because of course we're going to sell it. And you're not going down the street to buy it. You're going to buy it here, right? So we don't need that here. And today, I'm selling it today. So what I did is I just crumpled it all up. All of a sudden, my boss came. And I told him nothing's happening out here. Back to you, Kevin.
Last one, Bill. Thanks very much. Terrific. Okay, where are we? Oh, right. So from the USA back to the UK. It's up north again. Roy Stone, come in, my duck.
Oh, Kevin, me duck. Hope you're all right.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, you know that they say magicians do tricks with cards.
I do.
I was wondering if that's not right. If cards actually do tricks with magicians, instead of magicians performing with cards, cards use magicians to perform.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder somewhere in a parallel universe if that's happening. So what I've done, I've set up a little experiment here. As you see, I've got 3 piles of cards.
Yep.
And we've tried 3 experiments to see if it's actually the cards that's doing the tricks, not the magicians. So I'm just going to stand up so you can see me. Okay. The first thing we do, Kevin, we've got here blank cards. They're blank.
Gotcha.
Both sides. They're actually baby cards. That's what cards look like before they develop into anything. So, Kevin, just tell me stop anytime you want. We're going to pick a blank card.
Okay, stop.
Okay, that one.
Yeah.
Okay. What we're going to do for them side. So this is as you can see, it's just a blank card. We're going to put that in the box, and we're going to see if we can get the cards to tell us something a bit later on. The second experiment we're going to do, Kevin, we've got some cards here, as you can see.
Yeah, I see them. Fine. Yeah.
They're all sorry. They're all different.
Yeah.
We're going to use two of these cards to try and help us to perform a trick, find a card. We're going to use the Black Kings. So we're going to use at the side. We're going to use the King of Spades.
Yeah.
And the King of Clubs. And as you can see, there's some cards between them.
Yeah.
It's important. Yep. Okay. So what I do, Kevin, I want to get you to just name any card that you can see.
9 of hearts.
9 of hearts. Okay. No funny business. We're going to take the 9 of hearts out of the pack. If you were here, Kevin, I don't want to touch the card. We're going to flick it over. I would get you to sign this card for me. But you're not here, so we're going to put a number on. So give me a 3-digit number.
1847.
18. That's a 447. A 4-digit number then. Okay.
Yeah, that'll do.
Just be awkward. Okay. So there we go. 18. It's just so you can recognize the card. And what we're going to do, we're going to take that card. We're going to put it on top of the pack.
Mm-hmm.
If you were here again, I would get you to do this. Cut it to the middle.
Okay.
So what we've done, we've got 2 Black Kings in there, separated by some cards. We've put your card on the top, and we've cut it to the middle. That's our second experiment. We'll come back to that shortly. We've got one final experiment. Just tell me to stop anytime you want. Kevin on text 8 cards.
Stop.
Okay. There.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll turn those cards over. You could add the 7. You could add the 7 of hearts.
Yeah.
3 of spades. You could add any of these cards, but we're going to take the first from the middle. The first 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Kevin, for our final experiment, what I'm going to ask you to do, I'm going to spread the cards. Can you see those?
Yep. Nice and clear.
Just pick one card in your mind. Don't tell me.
In my mind.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so you've got a card. Now, because I knew the order of the cards, I'm going to mix them up. Okay. So I just got to ask you one question, Kevin. Is your card amongst those?
No.
Is your card amongst those?
No.
No. We're going to do it again. Is your card amongst those?
No.
No. One final time. Given these a good mix. Is your card?
Yes.
Amongst those. Okay, right. Okay. So what we're going to do now, I'll move these to one side. We're going to mix. Well, we'll mix them one more time, a couple more times actually. So we'll put those there. Put those there. Put those there. So Kevin, we've done 3 experiments now. With the cards to see if the cards are doing the magic, not me, the magician. So we're going to go to this one first, Kevin. The final one we did. Was your card a black card?
It was, yeah.
Cards tell me your card was a black card. Was your card an odd number card?
It was, yeah.
It was. The cards are right again. Was your card, in fact, a club?
It was.
So remember, the cards are doing the magic because the cards have found your card. Was your card the 3 of clubs?
Yeah. Yep.
So the cards that did the magic, the cards found it. I'm just a magician. I'm just the thing that they're using to do this. Kevin, let's go back one. Remember, Kevin, we had the 2 Black Kings.
Yep.
Let's try and get this in camera. We had the 2 Black Kings. We're going to find the 2 Black Kings. And they were in the middle, separated by some cards.
Yeah.
Now that, Kevin, there's the 2 Black Kings there. I'm going to pull them out very carefully.
Yeah.
And there's one card facing the other way, and that card has got a number on the back.
Yeah.
47. Is that your card?
It is, yeah.
So the Kings found your card. Finally, Kevin, that proves, I think, without a doubt, that the cards do speak to you, that the cards can talk. Remember, we put one blank card in this box at the beginning.
Yeah.
On baby blank card. If we look on that card now, we've actually got a message from the cards, and it says, "Welcome to the world of cards. Cards rule."
Oh, cards roll. Brilliant. Thank you, Roy.
That shows you out beyond a doubt that magicians don't do magic with cards. Cards do magic with magicians. Cheers, me up.
You were telling me earlier today that you had something unique that you'd created just for tonight, and that was it. Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Okay, so from up north, across Atlantic again to Canada, and our next performer, Dr. Michael Likey. Come in, Michael.
There we go. Thank you so much for having me this day or this night, depending on where you're coming from and where you are. I would love to do an experiment of the mind and have an assistant from our virtual audience. I don't think it will be a great surprise if we invite Jill. So can we have Jill assist me with this, please? Hi, Jill. How are you this night or day?
It's night and I'm very well, thank you.
Oh, terrific. Thank you for volunteering. Can I say you were volunteering or did I choose you?
I don't know.
It's a tricky one. In fact, I'd love to use a deck of playing cards for this experiment. I think I'm buffering. Can you?
You are.
There we are. Okay. We're going to use a deck of playing cards for this experiment of the mind. And I'm going to ask you, I'll just take out a chunk of cards and I'll get you to glance at one. Remember one from this pack, and hopefully you can see one. Did you pick one?
No, it went a bit quick.
All righty. We'll try that again.
Okay. Yes, I think I've got one now.
Excellent. We'll place the rest of the pack inside the box. There's a theory that states that all thought affects matter, and we're going to see what the matter is. No, we're going to see if this is so. I'd like you, please, Jill, to focus on that one card. It may have gone by really quickly, but I want you to picture in your mind's eye, the eye of the soul, if you will, the color, the suit, and then, if you will, the value of the card, as if it's on a whiteboard or a blackboard. Really focus on that. And I'd like you, for the first time, please name that card, Jill.
The 7 of clubs.
7 of clubs. We're going to try something. I'd like us all to focus on the 7 of clubs. First of all, the color black. Secondly, the suit of clubs. And thirdly, a number. Let's see if we can do this.
Wow.
7 of clubs. Let's give Jill a hand for participating in this, and all of you as well for helping me in this experiment of the mind. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Excellent stuff, Dr. Michael, as always. Right, okay, staying in the USA, and where are we on my running order? There we go, Mike Stanley. Come in, Mike.
Hello, Kevin, and hi, everybody. And this is my daughter, Michelle. Some of you know Michelle. And as you can see, she's part of a group that we've got called the Cuga Wizards. Can you see the little logo there?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now, Michelle would like to do some magic today, and this is something new for her. And we're going to need a volunteer. And I think since everybody's getting Jill, I think, is JoJo still there?
I'm here.
Hi, JoJo. How are you doing? Where are you from?
I'm DC.
DC. Well, we're in sunny Ithaca, New York. And this is Michelle.
Well, I'm glad you're not having any more snow.
No, it's sunny and it's not snowing today. It's cold, but that's all. So here's what we're going to do. Michelle is going to make a prediction ahead of time before we even do the trick. And what she's going to show you, Michelle, hold this. Just hold that up so they can see it. She has a little box. Can you see it?
Yes.
It's a little jewelry box. So she's going to put it down and she's going to wave her hands and do the magic ahead of time. She's going to make the prediction. Wave your hand over it, Michelle. Perfect. And now, Jojo, can you see the box right there? Michelle's going to turn her head away.
Okay.
And we're going to open the box so you can see it. Can you see what's inside the box?
Yes.
There are some jewels. There are 6 jewels. There's different colors. And
Yes.
can you see the colors of it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you can either tell me the color or just point to the number, and I'm just going to pick up so you can see it, so everybody can see a close-up of it. So,
okay.
You know which one you want?
Yes.
Do you want to change your mind?
No.
Because Michelle knows.
Okay, which way are we starting for numbers?
Why don't we say this one will be 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Got it. Thank you.
Which one do you want?
Oh, you want me to tell you?
Yeah, because she.
5.
Which one?
5.
This one here?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna. We'll show that to everybody so they can see it.
Yes.
So we'll put that back. And we will close the box. Just like that. And Michelle now, she has made a prediction before we even started, Joe. And you notice that there's a little drawer on the bottom of the box?
Yes.
Okay, Michelle, would you just pull the drawer out? And inside the drawer, can you see what's there? Was that the one that you picked?
I can't see.
Oh,
Hold up.
Oh, take it out, Michelle. Take it right out. She's going to take it out so you can see it. Can you see the color?
Yes, I do.
Was that the one you picked?
Yes, sir.
Let's give Michelle a great big round of applause.
Excellent. Thank you, Michelle.
Good. I hate to say it, but if we were there, you could have actually held the box and you could have took it out yourself. But I don't like to say that over the thing, even though we just did. But anyway, so thank you. That's it for sunny Ithaca, New York. And thank you, JoJo.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Good to see you again, Michelle. Thank you.
It's a pleasure for all of us, for us too, and to all our fellow magicians and other people on Zoom land. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mike and Michelle. And I'm going to check if my my mental map inside my head works. So, Mike, we're going to take the I-81 out of Ithaca, and then we're going to join the I-80. We're going to go about 232 miles, and we will end up in Astoria, New York. And our next performer, Tommy Burnett.
You know more about New York than I do. All I know is I'm only going to Ithaca, I go to 42nd Street, Port Authority, and get a bus to Ithaca. That's all I know.
It's the I-80, then the I-81, is it, Tommy?
There you go. I love Ithaca. I love Ithaca. It's a very beautiful town up there. Anyway, I'm going to show you a couple of things that I came up with, and hopefully you'll like them. And let's see who we have in the gallery. Actually, let's do, let's bring out Stuart Smith, if you don't mind. Can you bring out Stuart for me, please? Hey, mate.
Hi.
How you doing?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you. Now, before we do anything, just confirm for me that we haven't planned anything and you have no idea what's going to happen, right?
Oh, yeah, no idea at all.
Yeah. Okay, good. So, I tried to do this last night on my show, last night, and kind of screwed it up really, so we'll try and do this a little bit better today. I call this 1,000 words because a picture is worth 1,000 words. First we have 12, so maybe I should call it 12,000 words. But for right now, it's called 1,000 words. And we have 12 pictures that used to be part of a photo, like a photo booth strip. But all these are vintage photos, and you can see they're all different. Half of these are different from the other half. And you may have noticed that some of these have 2 people in them, whereas the others only have 1 person in the photo. Okay?
Yep.
And we're going to lay these out in a somewhat haphazard and once again, you could be doing this yourself, but
I'm not there.
yeah, I didn't want to say that either. So, but yes, so let's move that over so you can see it. Okay, great. So here's the idea, George. If you were here, I mean, you're here in spirit. I would say that, you know, some of these have 1 person, some of them have 2 people, but I want you to imagine placing your forefinger on one of the single people in the photo. So it could be this one, this one, this one, this one, or that one. Just imagine putting your finger on that one.
Yep.
Yep. And then move left or right to the nearest 2-person photo.
Yep.
And then move up or down to the nearest 1-person photo.
Yep.
And then move diagonally to a 2-person photo.
Yep.
And then finally move left or right to the nearest 1-person photo.
Okay.
You got it? Now hopefully you're not on this person here. And I don't think you're on this person either. In fact, let me move this back in the frame. I don't think, actually, I don't think you're on any of those. Am I correct so far?
Yep.
Okay. Because quite honestly, I don't think you're on any of those either. Is this the one that you landed on?
Yep.
It is. And this envelope is where all these came from. There is a piece of paper in here as well, just in case I didn't get the right one. I just wanted to make sure that I had the right one, so I just put that in there for safekeeping. Thank you. Let's keep you here because you seem to be a good candidate for this kind of stuff. So this is called Aquarius Moon because it takes place during the Aquarian moon, which is somewhere between February and March. And this happened back in February of 1891. And it's a little bit dark, but hopefully Kevin's after mine will be a little more lighthearted. But a gentleman by the name of Robert Benton was murdered on February 17th of 1891. This is a copy of part of a police report, and I'm just going to hold that up and read it out loud. It says, on Tuesday, February 17, the body of a man identified as Robert Benton was found dead in an alley behind the Stuyvesant Hotel in the town of Worcester, Massachusetts, at approximately 3:07 a.m. Upon closer inspection of the body during an autopsy, the coroner suggests that the man was sedated with a mixture of bourbon combined with bromide salts, which I found out was like one of the earliest sedatives known to man, was bromide salts. And then he was strangled to death, so kind of brutal. The four suspects are Timothy Foster, this guy here, Jonathan Morehouse, this guy here, Emma Bateman, and Philip Seymour, not to be confused with Philip Seymour Hoffman, the actor. Nobody seems to find that funny. I find that funny. I don't know why. And then he ends by saying, I will be calling on the help of a local psychic who will undoubtedly have some sense of who committed this heinous crime. Signed, Thomas Abbott, detective, second class. So here we have Philip Seymour, Emma Bateman, Jonathan Morehouse, and Timothy Foster. We also have a small little note here, which was the note that he sent to the psychic, which basically reads, I understand that you are a world-renowned psychic and are probably too busy to help me. However, I implore you, please have a look at these photos and tell me who killed Robert Benton. So if you haven't figured out by now, George, you are going to be the psychic in this scenario. So what I'd like you to do is tell me which photo you believe is the murderer. Do you believe it is Philip Seymour, Emma Bateman, Jonathan Morehouse, or Timothy Foster?
Timothy.
You think it's Timothy?
Yeah,
That's
I don't
interesting.
Gosh.
Yeah, he has that kind of look, doesn't he? Like,
Yeah.
like he doesn't give a crap, you know? It's like, you know, yeah. That's interesting. It's interesting because you could have chosen any of these. But on the back of the envelope here, I have a photo of Timothy Foster, who was found guilty for murdering Robert Benton. So I suggest to you, George, that you look into honing your psychic gift, because apparently you're pretty good. Thank you, George.
Thank you.
And now back to Kevin.
Da, 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 da. There we go. Yeah, terrific. Love that. Okay, so normally I would finish the night up with doing something myself, but I've got, as you can probably hear, a bit of a husky throat, and I performed last night on a different show. So, being extremely lazy, I thought I would just play in the video from last night. Wow, it's not an easy way to do it. Hello, Bruce. Nice to see you. How's everything with yourself?
Well, thanks.
Good, good, good. Okay. Right, Bruce. Something new, never done it before, so likely to go wrong. Fingers crossed. Okay. Have you heard of the game called Picture Consequences?
I have not.
You've not? Okay, well, I will just explain what's in the box here then. We have some rules of the game. I'm just trying to work out how to do this because I'm in a totally wrong position to try and get these out. We've got some game cards. Yeah, no, we've got the game cards and we've got a game board. And, okay. Now, the idea of this is to try and influence you with colors and pictures, etc. And you'll see what's on these. We've got different body parts. We've got heads, we've got bodies, we've got feet. I'm just going to try and spread them out so you can see all the different bits that we have here. Hopefully you can see them all.
Yeah.
And lots of heads, lots of bodies, and lots of feet, and lots of different combinations of all those. So you're going to create one, and I'll just give you an example. I will create one for myself. Say, for example, I chose the girl chef's head, tentacles for feet. Oh, what's that sort of Yogi Bear type thing? So that would be my creation, okay? So, and if we have a look at the rules, so for firstly, you've got to do, can you see the rules there? Select a head to get started and place it on the board. So that's my choice. So let's swap it for one for your choice. So which head would you like? No.
I like the guy with the mustache.
The guy with the mustache. Yeah, you sure? Okay. So if I swap him, and you want to stick with him?
I do.
You do want to stick with him. Okay. Select a body using a different background. So, what body would you like?
So that
my choice. So your choice is what? What body would you like to choose?
Is that like a caveman outfit on the right?
Yeah, there's a caveman there. Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
And finally, pick some legs from an unused background to finish your character.
Not a lot of choices. Is that a tail with the red background?
There's a tail there, yeah?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah. Okay. So you've chosen the green head. Yeah.
Yep.
The yellow body.
Yep.
And the red tail. Okay. So you could have chosen any of these combinations. Oh, there's a zombie head and and ballerina legs, but you didn't choose any of those. Okay, so now I did say to you that this was to try and influence you, yeah, to choose the ones I wanted you to choose.
Did.
And if you have look very carefully, you will have seen the dots here next to what you chose. So green, yellow, red. You actually put the colors down in the order that I wanted you to put the colors down. Bruce, you don't look particularly convinced. So I will, because, you know, it could have been, there are dots and colors all over the place. But how I can really convince you that this is the case is that was staring you subtly in the face all the time.
Absolutely.
So, thanks very much, Bruce.
Nice job.
And back from the past. Right, okay. Right, that's all we've got time for tonight. Thank you to Wayne Gibson for Wayne Gibson. Where do I get that name from? Wayne Goodman. Sorry, Wayne. I've just given you a new name. Thank you to Wayne Goodman for stepping in at the last minute and filling in for our other guest who was due to be here with us, Mr. John Carey, who unfortunately had to go and see a sick friend, and it was an emergency. So, but magicians don't go away, because we have something for you from John once we go into the Magicians Only room. So, from everybody here on the Wednesday Open Mic Magic show, to all of you out there, all of you out in Facebook land, in our wonderful Zoom gallery, have a wonderful week. And, oh, I haven't said thank you to everybody. So I'll just go through the cast list. Gunnar, Ahmed, Robina, Mike Shaw, Martin Duffy, Mark Williams, Wayne Goodman, William Dow, Roy Stone, Dr. Michael Likey, Mike Stanley, Tommy Burnett, and myself, Kevin Peel. And that's it for tonight. So goodbye, Facebook. And we will stop the recording as well. Good night, everybody.